name is Kyle Locke. Today I'm going to discuss why you should donate to EarthShare. Did you know that right in our backyards, our cherished Appalachian mountains are being ravaged and destroyed by the efforts of coal companies? Mountaintop removal mining is stripping the mountains and devastating them permanently. For a better demonstration of this, here's a picture of some mountains in our backyards. Climate change is taking place right now, and if we don't do something to stop, the future is going to be changed permanently. Growing up in these times, I take great care to know that I can assist in any way in changing my future. The Chinese word for crisis has two meanings, one for crisis, one for opportunity. I believe this is our chance or our opportunity to make a change in history for the better. Some still deny that there's even any problem with our climate. To better explain it, here's a map of the regions being affected by climate change and temperatures that have risen. Almost the entire world, as you can see by the colored layers. Scientists say without the effort to wean ourselves away from fossil fuels and to become greener all around, we will experience higher temperatures, more extreme weather, worldwide disease, flooding of coastal cities, and basic chaos throughout the world. Within the past weeks, there have been historic meetings for climate change at Copenhagen in Denmark. All the leaders around the world, along with scientists, are meeting to discuss the possible changes we can make. Here's another map showing the recession of the Arctic region. You can see by the orange on there what it was and what it now is. Very scary. Mohammed Nasheed, the president of Maldives, said, "Physics is not politics. We cannot negotiate on climate change. At least the government's trying to do their part to help. Now it's our part." One thing countries can agree on is that the United States can offer more to help with this situation, particularly since we have hurt the world the most out of the whole country, out of the whole world. We are the makers of our own state. Individuals who realize this need not and ought not wait for collective action. The planet is undergoing irreversible damage. We need to act now. There are thousands hacking at the roots of evil to one. There are thousands hacking at the branches of evil to one who is hacking at the roots. Let us take up our axes and vanquish the roots together. The first step is become more responsible. We need to be sustainable and greener all around. You cannot dream yourself into character. You must hammer or forge yourself one. We need to look outward after we become more responsible. We need to start concentrating more on everything that's going on in the world. But honestly, there's too many issues to look at. And this is why organizations have sprung up. But all these organizations, stuff isn't free. They need financing, particularly when oil and coal companies have invested $450 million. In the first 6 months of 2008, $450 million just to pay for political campaigns to fight efforts to stem global warming. That's disgusting. When you try to search for these organizations to help, there's so many that can be overwhelming. But luckily, there's another option. You can go for EarthShare, their organization that gives to hundreds of environmental organizations, so you don't have to make the decision yourself. In order to donate, all you have to do is sign up at work, and little investments get taken out of your paycheck whenever. I mean, it's up to you. If this doesn't work, you can make online donations, which is very simple. Just sign up and pay with a credit card. This need can only be satisfied through unrelenting support of EarthShare, and it's the most logical response to our problem. How might the future be based on decisions we make now? Imagine a world full of chaos. Cities will be flooded. These cities include our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., New York City, the coastal cities of California. All these people will be without homes, not to mention disease, panic, animals and plants going extinct. This is the world we're going to leave for our children. Let go of that and we'll look at the next situation. You're living in a futuristic, responsible, organized, sustainable, and overall green planet. The epitome of success, basically. And know how satisfied you feel knowing that you helped make this happen. All you can do is sit and think, what crisis? I think it's safe to say that we all prefer the latter. Back to reality, though, it's time to get to work. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny compared to what lies within us. The earth is peril, and we have sat idle and lazy too long. It's time to put forth our efforts and stem this problem now. We need to relinquish our poor decisions for which we are accountable for and for which do involve personal investment. We all have spare cash which we waste on junk food and other petty items that have nothing to help our assets at all. If we would instead just give them to Earthshare, we will procure our positive future. We need to pay for this all boils down to paying for your mistakes. And it's our obligation because we started it. If you would find yourself, look to the land from which you came and to which you go. Go and make a donation to Earthshare and make a difference yourself.